Good morning. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. No, I wasn't talking yet. Might have been sound effects. Thanks, Cheeky. Hello, lurking. So I wanted to think. I can't. I'm not going to name the person. What I will say is it wasn't. It wasn't Ernie, but somebody reached out to my wife and I with some family information, and I was able to have some conversation. Hello, Shannon, my love. Have some conversations with some nieces and nephews. Discovered that I think my mother died in what 2023, hun? Something like that. Huh? What? Yes, thank you. 2023. I think I got some half brothers, half sisters, some other things, some bad brother. Huh? Oh, I yeah. I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything to do with them any, except for the nieces and nephews. And it was just a reach out conversation. And discovered where my dad was living, so I sent him one of my books, the St. Aloysius one, because he's definitely in that, and I want him to know what his failure. Sorry, a little hostile there. Let me rephrase that. What his inability to be a father then did to me. Thank you, there. Thank you. And how years later he decided he could be a father and then went and had more kids with another woman. So it is what it is, right? And I want to thank, huh? I want to thank that person. Uh, this was a person I had been fighting with, apparently, or was rude to at some point along the lines of my stupidity on this platform. And she still did something good. And it's kind of a reflection for me to look back and go, what the fuck was I doing all this for? Because, like, how can a person who I was disrespectful and mean to turn around and do something good? That's my question. And the question is because she did something I was not able to do, which is she did the right thing regardless of if you like the person or not. But it's a hard thing to do on this platform. Not many people do it. So, um, she has my eternal thanks for that, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for that. And I do apologize to that person for my behavior because it is not a reflection of who I want to be. And it's definitely not a reflection in the message that I want to have, on this platform. And I've been in an experience on both sides of that. And I've been on the experience of what not forgiving somebody does and how it can drive you to utter madness, quite frankly. Utter madness. Yeah, it's maddening to let this stuff just keep picking at your soul and your mind. So, you, like when I said I was done with this stuff, I am done with this stuff. Like, I want no more of the back and forth. I don't want to participate anymore because I don't think I can emotionally handle maintaining the dignity that is required and the honor that is required to fight somebody because I am too close to the situation. I have too many wounds, emotional scars that prevent me from eliminating the emotional aspect of arguing online. Thank you, Shannon. Yes, sometimes the squeeze isn't worth the juice. 100%. Um, I kind of wish I was able to forgive my mom face to face before she passed. Um, I don't even know if I would have been strong enough to do it, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. Like, I have a hard time forgiving the people that were responsible for the life that I had to endure as a child. No. Like, spiritually, I know that is something I have to do. Not so much for them, but I suppose it would be for me, because still having that pain even to this day at 50 years old, and trying to deal with other things online that kind of unlock that trauma in certain stages, it kind of leads me to solidify the reasons that I need to walk away from the whole thing. There are other people out there that are quite capable of doing what I did from a logical standpoint without the emotional aspect, and I think that's where it needs to stay. It needs to stay with those people. And I need to just stay focused on writing and doing music and spending time with the family, which is travel. Oh, yes, traveling. Yes, we've got a lot of travel coming up this next couple of weeks. So that's kind of where I'm at. I apologize if people feel like I let them down, or if people feel like I gave people an easy walk away. I'm just done. I don't want any more to do with it, and I stand by that, contrary to what other people may try to claim or insert into the equation. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be sitting here arguing with people. I don't want to sit here trying to hurt people. I certainly don't want to be in discussions where we're talking about people's kids and things like. I don't want nothing to do with any of that. I really don't. If that's somebody else's forte, by all means, I'm not going to be in it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I did find the last couple of streams interesting. I can't hear you when you whisper. What did you say? And yeah, I'll just leave it. Thank you. And I'll just leave it at that. And I can't change that, Peachy. I really can't. That's for him. If that's what he wants to do, if that's how he wants to live, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a retired veteran, and I took it personally. Granted, I did get some stuff out of this investigation that helped me, and I'm appreciative of that, and I'm appreciative of the people involved behind the scenes that gave those testimonies for me. Thank you very much. You have no idea how much I really appreciate that. Trust me when I tell you, I appreciate it. It's like you hear that on this platform so many times. Oh, thank you. They're really not legitimate thank yous. This is a legitimate thank you to those people. The people that reached out with my family information, the people that reached out and gave testimony to the investigator. I 100% thank you and appreciate it, because that reinforces the need and the basis of the trust that I put into those individuals. And on this platform, that's backfired a lot of times, folks. And I know each of you have an experience you could talk about when it comes like trusting somebody and caring about somebody that turns around and absolutely does not really care about you. You were just a tool for something that they were doing, and your appreciation of them was limited to your usefulness. Now, you would think that should be a turnoff, but it's not, because if you have 100 people and 99 of them turn out to be shitbags, but that one person still stands by you to the end, that's still worth going through everything that you went through for that one person. And I have a few of those that I've gained on this platform, and I'm very appreciative of it. It means a lot to me. So with that said, this so-called battle, like I posted, and all this other stuff that I've said, and the stuff I had to reaffirm and or apologize to for on Stone Vets, I stand by all of that. I am done. It is time for the less emotional people to take over and do what they do, and I wish nothing but the best for all parties involved. Really, like really, I want the best for all parties involved. But don't, yeah, and to see if my dad reached it. Yeah, guys, I mean, like, this guy doesn't answer phone calls. My dad, my biological dad, doesn't answer phone calls, doesn't answer Facebook or Messenger. I got his address, so I just sent him the book. Yeah, I mean, right? I mean, what else are you gonna do? This is a chance for me to close something in my life, close a chapter in my life. Since my mom's dead, my dad's alive, I have a chance to tell one of them. Well, I'm depending on where my mom ended up, I'm sure she knows, but my dad's still alive, and he deserves to know what happened. And if he's not going to answer phone calls or answer his social media accounts, then the next best thing is to send him a book and let him read it. And that's assuming he even opens the thing. As soon it says my name on it, so as soon as he sees my name, he's going to know who it is. I hope he reads it. I think it's a good read. I think it gives you a good clarification on what you put. And make no mistakes, he put me through it just as much as the people that did it. He was responsible just as much as my mother was, as the state was, as the lawyers were, as the cops were, as the orphanage was, as the Catholics were. And in that, and how angry I am even thinking now, and how angry I still get about that, that's why I know that this probably is not the right place for me to tangle with other people going through similar situations, because I don't have the emotional capacity, and it's not a weakness to admit this. I don't have the emotional capacity to separate the logical side of an argument and the emotional side of an argument, when that emotional side of the argument is a direct reflection of something that you have personally experienced. Miss Christie, do not ever consider yourself like that. Please. This isn't about wrenches or anything like that. This is about placing trust in individuals that I thought I could trust that you can't trust, and other individuals who I thought I couldn't trust, who turned out to be some pretty solid backbone individuals who've been there for me through thick and thin. Traders, Katie, Bird, Peachy, Ghost, JP, the Shannon 681. Does that sound familiar, Shannon? Cinnamon Girl, her husband, Avon. And it may not have been directly or indirectly, but it was doing. It's not really true, Mr. E. You can trust some people. The problem is trying to figure out who those people are, because we all wear some sort of disguise to an extent on this platform, because we're mindful that the more real you are and the more open you are, the more things you give people to attack you with. The more trauma you've lived through and experienced, the more they're going to throw it at you and try to hurt you with it. It is the very nature of this platform. It's very double-edged. It's very double-edged. It can be the greatest thing that you can experience, and it can be your worst nightmare. And it is what it is. And we as creators and viewers will never change that. The only thing that will happen is you either get to a point where you say, I'm fucking done, and you walk away, or you just become part of the problem. And that's where I was heading. I was heading towards that. And I've been there before with other people on this platform, as Shannon will tell you. And it does not end. There are people, and I've written a song about it, that want to live in a world of pain. It is the only emotion that they know is pain. It's the only thing that they're familiar with, and the only thing that makes them feel comfortable, and the only thing that makes them feel alive for a brief moment in time. And the more pain that they feel and the more pain that they cause, the longer that feeling lasts. It's like a drug addiction. Really. It is. The more accustomed you become to it, the more you need of it. And I see myself heading in that direction if I keep on this path. And for me, it's not worth it. I have better things to do. My wife has better things to do. Our family has better things to do. And that's, whether it's helping people offline or helping people in our communities or communities that we end up rolling into when we're camping. That's much better where that is much rather where I would be. That didn't sound like a good sentence. But anyways, that's where I'm at. I will still probably upload some music here and there and upload information on my books as they are produced. But other than that, I wish you all the best of luck. And yes, I am going to be focusing on getting some people's channels, merch and stores and things like that, because I feel like that some of them actually focus mostly on content, and they're not capitalizing on their potential. And I'm not the best graphics person, but I can put a store together like a mofo and get people money, because I feel like they deserve it. Thank you, Mr. E. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can't move forward in this platform, Mr. E, without being accountable for your own stupidity. Like, this whole entire thing was stupid. Thank you, JP. The whole thing is stupid. I should have done what I'd done and then walked away from there and let everybody. And then I got this emotional connection to it. I'm like, God damn it, and it doesn't work. Thank you, Mr. E. I appreciate it. So much love to you all. I hope things work out for you guys. I hope some of you people can find a path forward, because I do believe some of you people still could be friends. But there's a lot of pain to get through, and getting through pain and rebuilding trust, that's a huge thing, man. That's going to be a huge thing for some people. And if you can't do that, then it's best to let it go and leave that. If it doesn't add value to your life, there is no point in keeping it in your life. And that's something I've been trying to preach for a while, and sometimes falling short of myself. Like, if this thing or this person or this argument or this adventure does not add value to your life, you need to get rid of it. It's like why would you keep a car with a great engine but a bad axle? Like, if it doesn't add value, if it doesn't do something for you, there's no point in keeping it there. So that's where I'm at. My music adds value to me. The people that I care about, that have my actual phone number, that we talk to daily or every other day, those are people that add value to my life, and I hope I add some sort of value to theirs. Because if I don't, then you need to cut me off too. I'm like, if I don't add value to your life, why are you with me? Get rid of me. Like, not rocket science. And the more we start doing that, the more we start cutting those things out of our lives that add no value, the less likely. You're funny. Your music is shit funny, Cheeky. I love it. I wish I'm getting better at creating more of a serious type music. It's kind of difficult sometimes because like I'll put down what I want to say in Word, and then I'll put it into Suno, and a bunch of the words come up red, or I can't use them because they have nouns or pronouns, or I don't know. So half my music's mine, half of it's AI. All of the instruments and singers are AI, but I do write enough of it to be able to copyright it and produce it into an album, or a digital album, I guess is what it's called. Thank you, Miss Christie. I hope everybody has good things going for them this week. I hope you're safe. I don't know if you're in storm areas and things like that. Oh, by the way, if you go to the Laurel County Animal Shelter in Kentucky, they have posted the confirmation that they received the $315 from you guys and gals who donated for the laptop raffle. Thank you so much for that. You guys helped them change the lives of some animals. It's a small donation, mind you, but every dollar helps when it comes to shelters facing dilemmas. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to continuing to help people around the community. Stay blessed and be mindful of what's going on around you right now. Because this YouTube shit, after what I saw what's going on in the world around me, this pales comparison to what's going on in the world, man. There's some shit going down. Look at your history, look at Nazi Germany, and look at what's happening in our country right now, and let me know if you see similarities. I have a stream coming up with a Vietnam veteran who is very familiar with me, used to be a counselor of mine many years ago, and my teacher in a group home I was in Connecticut, attributed to Yale University. And he is also in my book. He's one. I account for him to be one of the 5 core individuals that saved my life and saved me from going to jail. And we've reconnected. He was at my wedding 28 years ago. We reconnected recently.
29 years ago.
Excuse me, 29 years ago. And I'm going to leave you guys with a joke. Hey, Mr. Nobody, I'm going to leave you guys with a joke, okay? My wife didn't appreciate this one, but here it goes. Marriage is a circus, right, guys? Marriage is a circus. What do circuses have? They have 3 rings, okay? They have the engagement ring. They have the wedding ring. And they have the suffering. I'm kidding. I do not suffer. Nancy runs the house. She wears the pants. She is the boss. And when I do get chances to be in charge, it's only because she said I could. So there you go. Much love to you all. Be safe. Have a great day. Blessings to you all.